Generally, the way we use the phrase back home in Nigeria, it's when you've done something disappointing. Because one of my flatmates did something very stupid last night, and what he said is complete Dundee.
Actually, I have no idea about Dundee United. It was a common word I use in Nigeria.
I mean, if 200 million people are using your football team as an insult, and it kind of makes you think, well, why would Nigeria do this?
When someone's acting stupid, you just say, you're Dundee.
200 million people is a big audience to win over, but once we've won them over, it'll be a good opportunity for us.
One of my sisters is quite cheeky. She was like, Dundee? Why?
I think it's still possible to change the meaning of Dundee United in Nigeria. Happy.
Hello,
nice
Liam.
to meet you. Good to see you. Welcome to Tannadice.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. Are you excited today?
Very much. My name is Bayemi Ashilajo. I came into Scotland as a student at the University of Dundee. I haven't lived there for over a year.
We have Queen's Park today. It's a game that we would hope to win.
Hopefully we do.
Hopefully we do, yeah. I'm Liam Kirkcaldy and I'm an investigative journalist and a Dundee United supporter. So today we're going to take Opeyemi to his first game at Tannadice, and I have to tell you, I am extremely excited. Try this on.
Yep.
That looks good. This is you, actually. How do you feel wearing all this memorabilia?
I don't feel like an idiot. That's what you're asking.
Like a lot of Scottish football fans, I first found out about it from a BBC documentary. It was released in 2011 and it was meant to be a story about life in Nigeria. It wasn't meant to be anything on football at all, but halfway through there's a guy called Chubby who's talking about how life in Nigeria isn't easy if you're foolish or, naive. And he says,
if you are a Dundee United, when they started to blow pepper on you, you will get sense.
There's only about 5 million people in Scotland. There's 200 million people in Nigeria. So actually, there's probably more people globally that know Dundee United as the word for an insult than know it as a football team. It was something that just sort of irritated me, and I wanted to know why. Why would they do this?
Nigerians always have a high expectation of people, just like my mother.
It stems from the 1972 tour of West Africa from United. And United just stank. They stank the place out. They drew the first game, won the second, lost, then drew, then lost 4-1 at the end. And these were amateur teams that they were playing.
People left the match disappointed. So when you do something disappointing, people just remember Dundee United.
I think today could be the opportunity for a bright new future for Dundee United. It could be the opportunity to win over a new fan, and it could be an opportunity to leave that tag behind us.
Here comes Dundee's latest signing. Which way do I go?
Come on, this way.
Very good, tasty.
Yeah, out of 10, what would you give it? An 8?
7.5.
7.5?
I've lived here for a while, but this is my first time coming to watch Dundee United.
It's a win. It's all to play for.
I like that football brings people together.
We're top of the division at the moment, so this is a really good time for someone to get on board with Dundee United.
There's a lot around you that reminds you, that tells you about the history of this club, how big this club is. It tells you how much they love the club.
Has your opinion of the word Dundee United changed, do you think? Is this the start of Dundee United meaning something much more positive?
Oh, definitely. I'm sold already.
Yes! Super.
The fantastic team. So let's change that back home in Nigeria. I wouldn't forget this in a long time. Seriously, and I mean that.
Yes, we leave the 1970s behind us.
Exactly.
And we move to a bright new future, a tangerine future.
A tangerine one. I've not found many idiots in the town. I'm not ashamed to say that. I love the city of Dundee.